Hello everyone, welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show, where the only thing crazier than the news right now is the hairline. You're about to enter 35 minutes of the most explosive content you've seen in a long time. Senators actually pretending like they actually care about their jobs and going after Pete Hegseth, a guy that wears really short shorts on Fox News and has some battle experience. But yesterday, they went after Pete Hegseth harder than you say whatever you need to say on that. Some of the comments coming out of these senators' mouths were absolutely hysterical. You can absolutely tell that these idiots have their aides right 99% of what they're saying. Because even to the senators, as they're asking Pete Hegseth these questions, they themselves look surprised on their own questions. What's up, Matt? They themselves look surprised on their own questions, and then every single question gets backfired on them. And they look crazier and crazier as the show goes on, so strap in. Things are about to get weird. Let's dive right into it as Pete Hegseth literally endures hours of women yelling at him. If that doesn't qualify him immediately for what he's about to do, I don't know what will. If you can just take it while wearing a red tie and looking fabulous. Look at that pocket square. Holy that thing is beautiful. I love a good pocket square. Who doesn't? The Senator Squaw, Pocahontas, I'm not a senator, your activism. Dude, Elizabeth Warren on this video and this show is hilarious. I love when when Elizabeth Warren gets animated, she gets amped. If you don't get on the board, if you're on the board of Lockheed Martin within 3 years after being in this post, I'm gonna go crazy. He's like, okay. Here's a sample of all the women yelling at him, and every guy knows what this is like. Am I right?
Yeah, are you willing to support our veterans organizations that will help our veterans get every damn thing that they deserve because they signed on the dotted line to keep us safe, just like. Yeah, are you willing to support?
How does that make you feel? Have you ever been in a scenario like that where you're just being yelled at nonstop and then you just slowly tune out the radio? I'm listening. Are you listening to me? Are you even listening to me? Are you using your ears and listening to me? I feel like you never listen to me. I'm not listening to you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What's up, Turu? And here's a little sample, not taking it as a meme about what actually went down, because Christian Gillibrand was one of the funniest to watch, as she literally had a panic attack on stage.
We lost so many crucial personnel, over 1,000 in mission critical areas. We lost 10% of all our foreign language speakers because of a political policy.
Yeah.
You said in your statement, you don't want politics in the DOD. Everything you've said in these public statements is politics.
What?
I don't want women. I don't want moms. What's wrong with a mom, by the way?
Yeah.
Once you have babies, you therefore are no longer able to be lethal. I mean,
yes. Is that a surprise to people?
You're basically saying women after they have children can't ever serve in the military in a combat role. It's a silly thing to say. It's a silly thing to say.
It's silly. It's silly. It's silly. And that being said, that's why I'm not allowing you to work in the position you're going in for, because you are being silly. You're too silly for the job, Pete. You're too silly for the job, man. there's the title for MSNBC. Pete Hegseth is too silly.
The position that you are aspiring to denigrate LGBTQ service members is a mistake. If you are a sharp
Why is it a mistake?
shooter, you're as lethal regardless of what your gender identity is.
True. We need an entire sniper division of trans. Honestly, that would scare the shit out of me. You don't have men coming down the hills. You have trans women coming to kill you. Run for your get the. What are they gonna do to me, man? You don't look. There is an entire force of trans women coming your way. And you want them to kill you because if they don't, the things that are going to come out are not happy. Are not going to be good things. You're going to want to run for your life. I swear to God, dude. Matt Ben says, right. He said combat and non-military, he was clear. Yet, let's let a major and a minor, let's pick a fly out of the pepper. Yes. Yeah, this entire thing is about taking him out of context in any capacity. I mean, this is literally what it felt like. I love this. This is from DeFranzo Memes. He's hilarious.
Exclusion for female service members, knowing full well you have hundreds of women doing that job right now. And the standards, your 2 mile run, Tom, exclusion for female service members, knowing full well you have hundreds of women.
I've literally been in this scenario as well. Shout out to every man who has experiences of, oh my God, oh my God. Just work it out, honey, work it out. Get it out, work out your feelings, work out your emotions. I'm allowing you to have your space. You're in your space, I'm in my space. We're doing my space. Thank you for your service, General Gillibrand. Yes. What's up, Jesse? Every single question that Pete Hegseth was getting was so funny to me. For being a defense secretary nominee, the things that were coming out of these people's mouths. I mean, don't get it twisted. Let's not keep in context of everything that's going on with Lloyd, Sir Lloyd Brandt, our current defense secretary. I remember seeing his face with like 10 face masks on and a shield in front of him to protect him from the most dangerous disease known to mankind. The most dangerous disease. Here's Jack Reed asking him if he would like to be invited to a jag-off.
I'm gonna come.
Respect for lawful authority. You have made statements to your platoon after being briefed by a JAG officer. Well, by the way, would you explain what a jag-off is?
We're all dying to know what a jag-off is, and Diddy says, excuse me, who hasn't been to a jag-off? Am I right? I love this question because it seems like my grandfather like going down a TikTok portal or just a line or videos or going on his first Reddit post and he's like seeing these words that he's never seen in his life. And his first thought is, can someone explain to me what a jag-off is? Do you know what a jag-off is? Because everyone keeps inviting me to one, and I'm not sure what that is.
Your platoon after being briefed by a JAG officer. Well, by the way, would you explain what a jag-off is?
It's just the way he says it. It's just the freaking way he says it. Would you explain to me what a jag-off is? It seems inappropriate, and why are we using these terminologies in 2025? A jag-off.
Explain what a jag-off is.
I don't think I need to, sir.
Yeah, you know it when you see it, am I right? Everybody knows what a jag-off is when it's right in front of your face. Just ask P. Diddy. Diddy says, I've been to a jag-off. Just make sure you bring that baby oil. You gonna need so much baby oil that's the most recent jag-off. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself. MIA Lloyd Austin was never punished or fired. No, and he never will be. It'll be like Hillary Clinton, you know? Judge adjacent general officer. Haha, nobody in the military knows that jag-off. They even had a TV series. Yeah, the TV series. Everybody should know what JAG is based on the TV series. Didn't everyone watch that? This is like a sketch from the airplane. It does. He does have the what's that movie? The airplane movie. He has it energies. That's the word I'm looking for.
JAG officer. Well, by the way, would you explain what a jag-off is?
I don't think I need to, sir.
Why not?
Because you were at the one last night with me. Okay, let's keep going. Let's move on. This joke is being played out. Okay, and then my favorite, Miss Pocahontas herself, who is 1/126 Native American, and for somebody that is also 1/126 Native American, I like to start off with something before we get into it. We just a little. There's no Native American music. Thanks, YouTube Music. You freaking suck, dude. I wanted Native American music. Native American drums. Do we have Native American? Is this one Native American? This doesn't feel Native American. Okay, all these music. Thanks a lot, YouTube. You freaking suck. Your free music is the worst. Good morning, Wilson. All right, let's get into it. Pocahontas herself came out in full force against Pete Hegseth, looking absolutely stupid.
In other words, you're quite sure
Yes.
that every general who serves should not go directly into the defense industry for 10 years?
And I agree with her. To be honest, I agree with this whole sentiment that all these military industrial complex idiots are all in bed with one another and they're all pushing war with one another. Great point. But also, it's so obvious at this point. Who isn't? Lloyd Austin, our previous defense secretary, literally came from Lockheed Martin, right? I'm pretty sure it was Lockheed Martin. And then went into being a defense secretary. And you're like, okay, little conflict of interest. But the standard is always the same. And the thing, my favorite thing about these confirmations is that Democrats, when a Republican is being yelled at, Democrats scream, oh, you didn't treat us this way. And, oh, wow, you're changing your morals. Or now all of a sudden you care about this. This is politics. This is politics at its finest. Everybody changes their point of view the minute somebody that they want wants to go in.
Serves should not go directly into the defense industry for 10 years. You're not willing to make that same pledge?
I'm not a general, Senator.
You just got freaking owned.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, this guy in the back. Is there any finer feeling in the world than Elizabeth Warren getting absolutely shellacked in front of your face? I mean, look at this guy. This guy is having it. He's looking like he's having a great night out with his bros. I mean, let's just see it with no sound for a second. There's no finer feeling than watching Elizabeth Warren get absolutely shellacked right in front of your face. Show me a sober Democrat, I'll show you a 12-legged dog. This is me every time Elizabeth Warren gets owned.
I'm gonna come.
He's experiencing everything that you and I are currently experiencing while watching this live. But I'll play the whole clip. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a little excited and I don't play the whole clip. It's a problem. Pocahontas is 1/112th Native American. I know. Thank you for correcting me. I thought she was only 100 and 276. I didn't know it was worse. The only general anything is the General Tso's chicken. He ate it for lunch break. Angus King. Show my sober Democrat, I'll show you a 12-legged dog. If your feelings were hurt during the hearings, you may be entitled to compensation. Yeah. Contact your nearest lawyer as soon as you possibly can.
For 10 years. You're not willing to make that same pledge?
I'm not a general, Senator.
You'll be the one.
Got it. God, if the day Larry David dies, I'm literally going to go into hiding for at least 12 to 16 months.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I freaking love Larry David. But Elizabeth Warren it's not funny to her, okay? It's not funny. Don't make me bring out the Poco spirit within me. Elizabeth Warren will end you. I am not done with my question. Is there anything worse in life than when you are asking somebody a question and then immediately everyone starts making fun of something you say within your question? You're just like, dang it, dude, dang it. Shoot, dude, shoot. I was trying to ask you a question. Why is everybody making fun of my speech impediment or making fun of the stupid thing I said at the end? Now everyone's totally forgetting my question. It's one of the worst experiences anyone can have in middle school or high school when everyone goes, did you just say general? What an idiot. He's not a general. You're like, yeah, but I wanted to ask him about him being on the board of like a Lockheed Martin or something like that. Yeah, but you said general. You literally said general. You're so stupid. Oh. A Jeep Cherokee has more Indian blood in it. That's true. That's literally true. But one of my favorite moments as well is this is the perfect example of why you can tell these idiots have these aides write these questions for people like Pete, because they have no idea what they're asking him. They don't even do their own research. I mean, being a politician has got to be one of the easiest jobs known to mankind. All you do is put on a show and pretend like you know what you're talking about and try not to look stupid. So you hire the best aides to do the research for you. But this is perfect example of how dumb they are.
I don't know of any corporate board of directors that would hire a CEO for a major company if they came and said, you know, I supervised 100 people before. They'd ask you, well, what kind of experiences you had? We need innovation. Can you give me an experience or your actual experience of driving innovation in an organization? Give me an example of where you have done that.
Oh my goodness, Senator, absolutely. At Concerned Veterans for America, we created the Fixing Veterans Healthcare Task Force, a bipartisan task force that never been done before, to create policy, to drive policy change on Capitol Hill that organizations fought ferociously against.
It's backfiring.
The VA Accountability Act passed and the Mission Act passed in a way that a nonprofit of our size, veterans organization, has never done. You're testified in all the letters that we put forward.
Thank you. You're owning me right now.
Okay, I have limited time. Thank you for that.
I have limited time and you're totally destroying me. That being said, what are your genders? What are you doing after this, man? You want to get a beer? Oh my God, dude. Turns out the guy thought he was just a Fox News guy. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, so you're telling me this guy has experience on a question I'm asking him? Who gave me this question? You're being fired. I thought he was just some guy running around these short shorts on Fox News, raising awareness for veterans. That really pisses me off. Who gave me this question? Who gave me this question? Turu says politicians are supposed to be the best representatives and secretaries. That's it. They're narcissists. That makes them think that people are, that they are the people they represent. Yes. We got destroyed with facts and logic. I know. Is there any better feeling in the world than thinking somebody's going to get you with a gotcha question? And then you're like, oh, really? It's funny you should ask me this question because I have tons of experience and I'm about to make you look so stupid. You're going to want to quit your job and tuck it in for the night, bro. Who's inviting Gary Peters to the party? God, this guy really sucks. I got to clear my throat. Hold on. He should have known better to give a softball question to a Fox News pundit. Yeah. But speaking of softball questions, what has been on all our hearts and mind is Sheehy, Senator Sheehy, and wondering, what is your pronouns, Mr. Sheehy? Because you look like a Pat. Take it away, Sheehy.
How many genders are there? Tough one.
Like 126? How many genders do you think there are?
How many genders are there? Tough one.
Senator, there are 2 genders.
Oh, no.
I know that well. I'm a Sheehy, so I'm on board.
Oh, that's so funny because your last name. Oh, you're making a mockery of my religion. There's at least 200 genders and they're non-binary and they're always changing. And we change the language on it constantly because we want you to always look to us for the authority so that we can continue to grift off this whole DEI thing. Thank you so much. Amen. Senator Sheehy. What a silly goose. What a silly Billy.
There are two genders.
I know that well. I'm a Sheehy, so I'm on board.
That's funny. How many times do you think he said that? How many? His last name is Sheehy. How many times do you think he's like, dude, somebody asked me my pronouns? My pronouns are Sheehy. Do I need to say anything more? I'm just going to leave. I'm getting out of here. That was the best joke you're going to hear all night. Thanks to Montana's first, Sheehy is running. I had no idea Montana was so gay. You can't spell Gary without gay? Exactly. Thank you for saying that. I didn't even think of that. Senator Sheehy. What a son of a gun. But finally we get a question that we can all get behind. Because we've all seen Pete Hegseth's body. I mean, it is fantastic. The guy works out. And we're like, is there any more tattoos that we need to know of? Like, do you have any lower back tattoos that I could get my eyes on?
You'd mentioned that you were not able to serve with your National Guard unit in the protection of the inauguration of Joe Biden because of a tattoo, a Christian tattoo. Can you elaborate just a little bit on what is this very offensive, extremist, racist tattoo that you have?
Yeah, and can you show us on your body? Can you lift your shirt up? Can you tell us about that tattoo a little bit? I'm just asking questions, man. Tell us about the tattoo. I love a guy with a tattoo. He's so dark and sinister with his tattoos. Tell us about your tattoo. So that's when you know it got excited. Because anybody that has a tattoo, their first thought is, somebody asked me about this tattoo. I spent thousands of dollars on it. I want to know if someone's as excited as me about my own tats. So Pete was very excited to finally talk about his tats.
It's a tattoo I have right here, Senator. It's called the Jerusalem Cross. It's a historic Christian symbol. In fact, interestingly,
nobody cares.
Recently, I attended briefly the memorial ceremony of former President Jimmy Carter on the floor of our National Cathedral. On the front page of his program was the very same Jerusalem Cross. It is a Christian religious symbol. And when
okay, and I'm not mocking the tattoos, all right? I have a tattoo myself, but it's so funny when people start nerding out about their own tattoos right in front of you, and you're like, okay, cool, yeah, that's a really cool Jerusalem cross. Yeah, cool, I love it. I don't need to know any more information about the. Okay, that's enough. You're excited about your tattoo. I don't care about your tattoo, man. Yeah, but my tattoo has significant meaning. And so when you see me with this tattoo, I want you to be excited for me. I want you to be pumped. I'm not just going in to a tattoo shop and looking through a book. I'm literally thinking deeply and theologically and taking my time on this tattoo. And I've done a lot of research. So that's why I'm tattooed. You're like, okay. But to cap it off of the night, the belle of the ball was definitely Senator Kaine, a guy that went after Pete in his marriage right in front of his family. This guy, this psychotic guy. Excuse me, you know what? You cheating on your wife is different than Bill Clinton cheating on his wife, and it's different than Kamala Harris's husband cheating on his. And it's different than literally everyone on stage.
Completely cleared. Can you so casually cheat on a second wife and cheat on the mother of a child that had been born 2 months before, and you tell us you are completely cleared? Senator, how is that a complete clear?
Senator Hurd.
Exactly. How is that a complete clear? And how are you staying in this marriage, man? Is it an open relationship? If so, can I slide into your DMs, Pete? Is there any way I can get in there? Why does every Democrat literally look like an evil character from Batman? I mean, he looks like he could be the Penguin mixed with the Joker. He is the Peng joke. He's the Peng joke.
How is that a complete clear?
Senator Hurd, the child's name is Gwendolyn Hope Hegseth, and she's a child of God, and she's 7 years old.
And she was, and you cheated on the mother of that child less than 2 months after that daughter was born, didn't you?
Those were false charges.
Well,
It was fully investigated, and I was completely cleared. And I
completely cleared.
You cheated on the mother of your child. You cheated on the mother of your child. Oh, God. Can this please be a standard for all politicians all the time now? Because we won't have anyone working. Nerd with tats. I got one on my arm, chest, and butt cheek. Nice.
I'm going to come.
He looks like Bert from Sesame Street and Jack Nicholson got busy. Yeah, 100%. But of course, my family came out to demonstrate their feelings with Pete Hegseth. No Hegseth, no religious extremist. Code Finfin, Code Pink. No Hegseth, no crusade. No Hegseth, no Christian jihad. Code Pink. Yeah. Yeah, people are worried about Christian jihad, but they're definitely not worried about this jihad, if you know what I mean. I mean, look at these people. If this doesn't look like somebody who's on Medicaid and is not working due to a disability, I don't know what will. I got a deep disability. But apparently behind the crowd of Pete Hegseth was an entire group of his bros, and they showed up on Benny Johnson's film. I want you to pay attention to Benny Johnson when he gets excited. He starts flipping literal gang signs.
Oh, look at this. You're in a whole bus. You're in the bus.
Hey, I got one thing to say. Hey, I got one thing to say.
What is that sign? What is this? Dead. What's up? What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
Oh, look at this. You're in a whole bus. You're in the bus.
Hey, I got one thing to say.
What's up, dude? So Pete Hegseth's friends came out in full force. Yeah, 15 people watching, 9 likes. Let's get some likes on. Drop a like if you don't mind. Drop a like. These politicians aren't moral icons. They think they are. No, 100%. No. And again, Pete Hegseth is not applying to be the pastor of my church. What's up, dude? What's up? That's gonna be my intro every time. What's up? What's up? Three hands, 3 fingers. What's up? It's literally, in LA, if you do this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good morning, Derek. What's up, Swill? What's up, Swill? What's up, dude? What's
hey, bring that sign back here.
All right.
Hey,
What's up?
we're out here. We've been out here since 8 in the morning.
Fly
The
away.
Vietnam War Memorial, we started. We're holding the moral high ground. We're letting everybody know what we're about. Hey, turn that sign around the other way. Thanks.
Hey, turn that side the other way. I made that. Okay, I spent many hours making this. If you're gonna show my art, you show it right. You're gonna show my art right. You're gonna show my art right. I think some of the best information that came from this entire thing, honestly, was this clip. Was Pete Hegseth saying that we need to reinstate these soldiers and people in the military that were forced to be let go due to the jab.
How many other patriots, how many other people of conscience?
Of course, it's so quiet.
And the tens of thousands.
God, you know, when a clip is that quiet, I'm just not going to play it. Pete Hegseth announced that thousands of troops are going to be who were fired from the COVID jab will be apologized to and reinstated with pay and rank. This is the right move. This is the right move. All these people that got fired due to not taking the jab, and a lot of them were pretty elite soldiers as well. Even if we lost 5 Green Berets or 5 Marine Raiders or whatever, it's important to keep these people in positions, especially when things are likely looking to pop off around the world at any time. You know what three fingers mean in Europe? I thought Europe is this. It's like, what does three fingers in Europe mean? What is this? Okay. But this was the best part of the whole thing, was Mullin called out every single one of these politicians for their own immorality before their eyes.
And Senator Kaine, or I guess I better use the senator from Virginia, starts bringing up the fact that what if you showed up drunk to your job? How many senators have showed up drunk to vote at night?
That's why America is so good, though, because we're all hammered. I don't trust Nancy Pelosi unless she has at least 12 to 16 vodkas in her. Okay?
How many senators have showed up drunk to vote at night? Have any of you guys asked them to step down and resign from their job? And don't tell me you haven't seen it, because I know you have. And Senator Kaine.
Ooh. And then he goes on to talk about the dude's own marriage. The dude's own marriage. And saying that if we're going to talk about people cheating on their wives, nobody would be working. And that's 100% true. God, some of those, the slimiest parties I've been to are political parties. I don't know what it is about some of these people in these political powered positions, but they are some of the slimiest people you'll meet in the world. And that goes for Republicans too. Like, I've been in some of these rooms that I'm like, ugh, why does everything in this room feel like I'm about to buy a used vehicle that has been repoed and they're trying to get me a good deal? Like, some of these parties are so gross, but it's important to see how CNN actually reacts to the news of Pete Hegseth.
But that he could not answer basic questions, not just.
Okay, and there's the talking point. Pete Hegseth couldn't answer basic questions. That's just a lie. But that's such a dumb lie. It's such a dumb lie, but their own audience is so stupid, they'll pick up on it. Oh, okay, yeah, Pete Hegseth didn't answer basic questions.
That he could not answer basic questions, not just gotcha questions like, would you uphold the Geneva Conventions? Would you refuse an unlawful order if the president gave you one, which did happen under Trump before with Esbeth? Would you ever sick the U.S. military on American citizens? There are many examples of questions that, yes, he was very articulate and polished, and he's a TV host.
So he answered the question?
His main qualification. I know in TV.
His main qualification is a TV host. See, I'm telling you, these people only think Pete Hegseth has made his entire career off of Fox News.
TV, we sometimes get confused.
Why do you denigrate this man's service? I don't understand. 20 years,
Scott,
decorated,
okay. Scott,
Ivy Leaguer.
Never.
20 years, decorated. She's like, wait, he's been in military before? I can't even fact check you because I don't even know if that's true because I haven't done my own research.
He's a TV host. That's all he is.
Wait
it's
a
not
second.
his main qualification.
That is his main.
He said he's a TV host.
TV
It's his main qualification. You're denigrating this man.
Qualifies you.
Not every member who serves deserves to be in charge of the DOD.
Not every member that serves deserves to be in charge of the DOD. Oh, Scott Jensen. I don't know how long Jennings or whatever your last name is. You are looking beautiful these days. Whoa, that skin is looking tight. Oh my God. Someone is doing your makeup way better these days.
It is.
Have a good day, Gary.
Not every member who serves deserves to be in charge of the DOD.
She said his main qualification is that he's a TV host, and I'm sorry, that's just baloney.
I think that gets him 40
His main qualification is that he's a warfighter, and he's going to be the closest warfighter we've ever had to the enlisted people running the Pentagon.
Did you see that look? Huh? What?
He's decorated, he's an Ivy Leaguer, and he knows what he's doing.
Just to be clear, Scott,
he was on Fox and Friends, okay?
I hear you say that because I remember Pete Hegseth said it. I think you should recall that there have been people who have run the Pentagon who have been in war. Even if they are officers, they have been in war. Their service doesn't get to be denigrated either.
I'm not.
Who? Oh. Yeah, but other people in the Pentagon have also been in war before, so you're like, why are you even bringing them into this conversation? Nobody's talking about these people. We're trying to say that he's not just a Fox News host. I swear these people have no idea who Pete Hegseth is. They just look at the headlines. They don't actually read the stuff. And then they'll be like, yeah, but didn't he like sleep with somebody and then was accused of something? Like, yeah, did you read about it? Did you actually read the court case? Because we read it on air and it seemed like the most bogus court case I've ever read in my life. It just seemed like somebody who cheated on their husband and felt bad about it and didn't know what to do about it. Everything about his court case and the things that people were going after him seemed absolutely bogus. But it doesn't matter to these people. Austin never served. Yeah, he did. Austin served with Raytheon and Lockheed Martin. He served and made lots of money. Okay, that's what service is. I feel like in today's world, in order to serve, that means you just make lots of money. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys later tonight. Enjoy your day. Make a difference in somebody's life. And remember that so much of politics is just political theater at best. And that's why we have fun in here. Because don't get up in arms over these idiots pretending to be mad at Pete Hegseth. He's going to go through so easily that even some Democrats are like, you know what? He's not that bad. And at the end of the day, he's not that bad. And I'll take not that bad over who is this guy any day. Yeah, if you don't mind leaving the comments afterwards, that would be great. Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys showing up and getting in the chat. You guys make a huge difference in my morning. Thanks for showing up, community. You guys are awesome. Peace out, A-Town.